Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of the Current Offline podcast. This one it's about. Let me show you. Crimson Desert. Hell yeah, brother. Let's press play here. I'm on Linux. Okay, I cannot. Anyways, let's keep rolling. So this one is talk about Crimson Desert. This is the game that I am expecting the most. Is my most hyped game for 2026. And I'm let's talk about it a little bit. You can play this in the background. Nothing much to show, but yeah, feel free to do it as you please. You can think this as a breakdown version of the what to expect from Black Crypto Desert, but the employed edition. So the ultimate breakdown, what to expect, what you can, what we're gonna be doing with Crimson Desert. Let's start asking some questions because I saw in Google Trends, I have it here. I have my notes, let's talk about it. So the release date, as you can see, people were asking for the release date is in 1 month, more or less, March 19th, 2026. Unless it gets delayed, I'm assuming this is going to be the final release date, yeah? So the current release date is March 19th, 2026. That's next month, okay? So for those people that are wondering. Oh, but then other people were like Googling which platform, like they have the official website right here. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Steam, Mac. We do have a Mac version. There is the Epic Game Store, of course, in GeForce Now. So basically, the current gen console and PC, yeah, even the Mac. Why everybody excited about this game? What the game is about for the for the employed folks? I got you. So the first thing you see when you open is a motherfucking dragon. The first thing you see, it's him riding a motherfucking dragon, my guy. So that already shows you the type of game that, we're gonna be playing. But, if you wanna define it, I guess. So Crimson Desert, this says right here, it's a open world action adventure game. Very key distinction here. But, let me add that it has some RPG elements. The developers, for some reason, the Pearl Abyss, the developers of the game, they kind of scared of calling it an RPG. Maybe because, you're not creating your own character. You could be limited on the choices, and then certain aspect that by them saying RPG, people might be expecting or whatever. So they don't wanna do that, which, it's fine. If you don't want to categorize your game as such, for me, that's fine because it creates some more aligned expectations, yeah? For example, people might be expecting multiple endings. There's no multiple endings, that type of stuff. So we're going to be playing as Cliff, Greymane Cliff, and there are other characters in the game. You can see them right here. There's a female, they're shown already. There is an orc-like character that we can also gonna be playing. I do not know exactly how it's gonna look like. Is it gonna be like, okay, GTA 5, where, okay, you can just switch at any moment that you want? Or is it, okay, you reach a particular point, now you have to play with them? It wasn't clear from the marketing material, so this is something we're just gonna find out. And for those that are more attentive, yes, there is a mech in the game, and it was shown that you can actually pimp the mech. So yeah, the hype is for this game is all-time high. If GTA 6 came for PC, GTA 6 would be my most expected game, but because it isn't, well, this is the next best thing. To keep answering a couple more questions, and these are the addiction of the game. Physical, you have the collectors, and the other one, whatever, standard, deluxe. People were asking about pre-order bonus. If I open here, it says right here that no, let's actually go on Steam. Steam will be better to clarify. There you go. You have this image right here. So basically, standard version, you get some bonus, which is just a shield. I believe it's this either. Yeah, there you go. This Yeah. This gold shield, which to be honest is kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly. But the deluxe version, you get the this other shield right here, the second one. It says right here, right in the image, whatever. You get the plug, skin, whatever, right? The golden full suit armor, and then you get the armor for your horse. As I understand, this is just cosmetic. I don't think there's stats involved into this, or if there are stats, not that high stats that is worth pre-ordering the game just for this, or buying the deluxe version of the game just because of this. I'm honestly would go for just the regular standard version of the game. Yeah, that's what I think. um it was announced that this is going to be, at least at launch, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. At launch, it will be just a regular, schmegler single player game, single player action adventure, game with no multiplayer at all. But then the CEO of the company during investor earnings, but because the company is Korean, could be rough with the translations or whatever, that they were planning to add multiplayer or whatever, depending on how it goes. So we don't know. At this moment, we don't know. Launch single player, maybe multiplayer component added on. And let's keep going. People are saying, "Oh, this game is fake." Guys, come on, it's it's so funny. Is 2026 is the year of information. We're gonna play this video here on mute. What do people mean when they say the game is fake? This is the game. You can look at it. You can see the game is real. Okay? Will it deliver on all the promises to the extent that they are advertising? That's another question that I do not know. Will the performance be up on par? It will be great. It will run well for all computers out there on console, whatever. Is it 60 FPS? I do not know. I do not know. But here's what I know. If I just Google, right, or search online Black Desert packs, if I just do this, the game was multiple times, and it was covered in PAX West, PAX East, PAX whatever. We have an ad. Okay, 1 second. There are multiple people that play this game. If I type PAX IGN, I believe we're gonna be able to find videos, right? And IGN, they were even bashing the game or whatever. Oh, the combat is complicated. Da, 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 da. You can see this was from 3 months ago, but can we search on the channel? Just 1 second. Crimson Desert Pack. You just Google, man. Just Google and check. This is 4 months ago. This is Expedition 33. This is 10 months ago, but this is an official thing. I believe they played. Even if not, we can just search here. The game was, and if we do, can we do, oh, we cannot, this year, today. Yeah, there should be older time, whatever. Okay, fine, we're just gonna scroll. You can see multiple people talking about it. Luke Steven, this guy right here, he played the game on PAX East or whatever. IGN played for sure. So the game is real, okay? The game is real. Even, this guy, oh, he's making a video similar to mine. Nice. So the game is real. The game is real. Will it deliver on everything that they're promising? That's what needs to be, this is what needs to be seen. Okay? Those are the same creators of, yeah, when you search the original official channel, you can never find, but there you go. Yeah. They created this channel long ago. I've been subscribed to them for a long time now. You can see they've been making videos since, 2019. They have dev commentary, dev archive, they have trailers. I've been following this game for a long time. So no, the game is real. The game is not fake. It's not fucking AI. I don't think it's going to be an asset flip as well. For those that care, which engine is going to be running? It's their custom engine, not a UE5 or Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, these public commercial engines. It's their own engine. These are the same developers. If I show you here, they're the same developers that made the Black Desert. if you want to get an idea of what the game is gonna look like, you can go ahead and play this game. It's from the same devs. They actually plan this game, Crimson Desert, as a sequel or as a separate MMORPG at the beginning. But then they were developing the game. They were like, wait a second, this game is just looking. Uh, it's kind of wanting to become a single player game, and this is what they did. They transitioned from a MMO to a single player game, and this is what we have. Yeah, this is why I feel so enthusiastic. This is why I feel so out of this world or whatever. It feels so exciting because it started as an MMO. This is regular shit in MMO, right? It's just, you have the people playing, fighting against the boss or whatever. The difference will be just you versus the boss. That's it. They just have to kind of scale it down, maybe change some elements or whatever. So in MMO, you have to keep people engaged. This is why the games feel so exciting, so extraordinary, right? But the game is real. You can't believe it. Play this game. Let me know how what you think about it. Even the design is kind of similar when you think about it. It was shared that they are in the same universe, so I don't know how that looks like. Not sure if it's the same planet, if it's a different world, but I don't know. I don't know anything. Yeah. When it comes to the gameplay aspect, they be making videos. You can just look it up. There is this 50 minutes gameplay that I just watched. It's great, man. It's great stuff. Looking here, this is more or less the beginning, and then they killed you. Oh no, and then the game starts. This video is from a year ago. You can see 2024. So the game is real. The game is real. I don't know why people saying it's not real. I don't know. If we just go back, let's maximize this bad boy. If we stop, you can see map, skills, details, whatever, stats, fucking boots, whatever. The game is real. I don't know how more real can this be. You can ride a fucking bear, one of the trailers. So this is the first mission, one of the early missions of the game, I bet. And then you get the glider. They just throw you out of the sky, and then you get the glider. So yeah, this is the type of game we're seeing. Something interesting, some key points that I found interesting. You can see that there is popping in the game, but I like the fact that one of the head of marketing or whatever, he mentioned that okay, we tried to make a seamless open world game, and we didn't fix popping as at all in its entirety, but we did our best to remove it. It takes like you paying attention to actually see that is there, or it doesn't try to render everything out once or whatever. It was trying to talk about this technical aspect of it. I like that, and you can see from the rendering of the engine that okay, it shows up a little bit, then it shows a little bit more details, but it's not abrupt, right? And I like that a lot, right? Because I have a problem where, for example, even The Witcher 4 in the trailer, they're talking, oh, this tech, Unreal Engine, da 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 da, but you can see that there is popping in there. You can see, yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Anyways, I like that when you have, people, technical people, and they address the problem directly. They say, no, this is a problem. We acknowledge, and we are trying to fix it. And even if we don't fix it fully, we're trying to do our absolute best to approximate that it feels like it's not there. I like seeing stuff like that. So it's great to see that they care about this technical aspect, which for me it's important. Couple of interesting things. In the game you can ride a horse or whatever. You can see his his colleague or whatever. This is one of the boss fight, and it's just a casual encounter. So the key of this game will be the exploration. Yeah. For this guy, just kick you in the face. There were some WWE moves on the other trailer. I'm gonna try to show you, and you can see that the guy, they even implemented some like fighting mechanics. You can see that this guy's like bouncing on the thing. Look, he's gonna bounce off it. I'm not gonna lie, not sure if there's a game that implemented this, but I never seen that in Open World. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that shit. That shit's funny as fuck. You just, and they did it twice. Look at this shit. Hold on. Yeah, he's doing that. Okay, charge. You still have the mystical whatever. A boy getting kicked. Oh shit, that shit's funny, man. That shit's funny. And another detail, you can see that they're like giants in the game. I'm like, why don't we have more of this? Because it's like take a game like I don't know, Overwatch or whatever, where they prepare the male and female body type. Oh, sorry, body type A, body type B. Ugh. Anyways, and they just reuse the same proportion, the same size for all the characters. Yeah, sure, there could be some, slightly bigger, like Roadhorn or whatever, and then the midget guy or whatever, and then the Winston, the big guy, the monkey boy, the gorilla. But it's usually just one change here or there. I like that it's so casual that there are people with different body types in the world. I like that. Another game that that reminds me of doing that is GTA 5. GTA 5, if you increase the population density or whatever, you can have fat people in the game. Why don't we have more fat people in the game? Fat people exist in the real life. Why don't we have more tall people in the game? Because we have basketball players that are fucking giants, right? At least for us. Us short kings. So I like that. I like that aspect of the game. Another aspect that I like, they will show you here. There are goblins in the game. Yeah, of course. Oh, goblins are the bad guys. But there are goblins that you can actually talk to, have a discussion, have a conversation. They will even give you quests or whatever. Why goblins are always evil? Why don't they just let us plow the fucking goblin? Alright, let me stop. So yeah, the game from the market material is looking really, 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 really good. Okay? Really, really good. It has many aspects that I find interesting, that I like. I see myself playing this. This is the type of game that I would have made if I, had the budget, whatever. This is the type of game I would make, and then they were focusing about two more key points I want to mention, 2, 3. There is the exploration. So the exploration, they mentioned there were a bunch of puzzles, there are mini games, you can fish in the game. Let's actually go for the second trailer. They released three videos. Hopefully we can watch. Yeah, I cannot. All right, let me switch accounts. We're gonna switch account for this one. This one is good. If I do no, if I do this, no. There you go. Okay, and then we're just gonna send this over. There you go. Yeah, no watching from my account. So this game, they showing here the open world, what you're gonna be doing, what it's gonna look like. You can you can do gift to NPCs. Oh, what the hell is it? This is the combat they're talking about. This is the puzzle. This is more or less the map. You can fucking fly in this game. There is brawl. You can fist fight people. This is the combat they're showing. Another boss fight. And this is the exploration. You can go find stuff in tombs, whatever. Man, this game is looking more and more interesting. This is the puzzle they're talking about, but we're not gonna show that. Let's keep going. And then you have, this is the combat. Do we want to see the combat? Probably not. You can watch on your own if you want. And there's I forgot. There's the Zelda style glide in the trailer. You do get a camp, right? And the camp has some sim-like mechanics where you try to, I'm not sure if you buy or if you build or whatever, but you can make like a chair. I saw. Oh yeah, this is the camp that they're talking about. Let's see if we can find. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, sim-like mechanics that you can pimp your build, and you can it changes over time. You can cook. Man, this game is looking good. There's farming. If you cannot do farming in real life, you can go get farming in here, right? I think this is the drunk guy I was talking about. So the camp looks an improvement from the Red Dead Redemption, because the camp in Red Dead Redemption was pretty much static, yeah, oh no, you could give your money away for the camp, but I don't think that impacted anything, because if you gave the money, if you didn't, I don't think it changed anything. You can send people to go fight. You can see they're showing to go complete missions for you. And the head of the marketing, whatever, he mentioned that, okay, at the beginning there are certain things that you will be doing, like, okay, chop a tree, farm the animals, whatever. But after some time, after you recruit more people, they can do that for you, so you don't have to do that by yourself. You can see that this is them send them guys to do the mission. They get XP or whatever. So the game is looking, every time they show anything, it's showing more and more impressive. Maybe that's why people think the game is fake for whatever reason. You buy, you can see there are two ways of buying. You can just go get the item and then you buy like that, or you just talk to the merchant the classic way, which is also interesting. Small details like this go a long way. And two more things I want to mention. There is no, here they're showing the fishing. There is no levels to this, which is interesting because I could swear you got XP. I wonder what the XP is for. You have a level here, but they mentioned that your character doesn't have a level. That means the gear will have the stat, and you going and exploring and getting the gear, that's what gonna give you this, the higher stat. But you can kind of buff some elements about your character, like health, stamina, whatever. It's looking very, very exciting, this game. I hope they can deliver, because if they do, and is the way that they are presenting, it could set the standard for RPG single player. You can see that this guy, he can like commit crime, rob, and then he's getting punished for it. I saw in the first trailer that they changed the clothes. I don't know how does that impact the gameplay. Is it like? And then one of the guards mentioned, "Hey, you're looking good. You look like not a troublemaker." This is what they were referring to. Yeah, not sure. For example, if you change your clothes, okay, will they not recognize you because you have a bounty, for example? Yeah, how's that gonna look like? Is it okay? The more crimes you commit in one area, does that propagate? Like, so many questions need to be answered. I saw a video before we end this one. I saw a video where, because have elementals in this game, you have thunder, ice, fire, whatever, and he shot a ice arrow in the river, and then he formed a block of ice. That was very, very, very interesting. So let's see. The guy just came out of prison, and this is the population, whatever. Very exciting game. I cannot wait to actually play it. Hopefully they'll deliver, and people, it's not a fake game. I hope he answered most of your questions. When's the date? Which platform? Everything. Let me know if you're excited as I am for this game. You can see a vast seamless open world. Hope they deliver. Hope they deliver. If you want to pre-order the game, by all means, wait, a day or two the before the launch day. You can set a reminder on your phone or whatever. Make sure you get a pre-order on platforms that they offer refunds. For example, Steam offer a refund, no questions asked. So if it doesn't, in these 2 hours, if it doesn't fulfill in your expectations, then you can just refund it. Yeah, but it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. Or if you, I don't know, if you cannot afford it, by all means, you can just add to the wish list and then wait for a discount. That's also possible. So I hope that answered some of your questions about the game, what to expect. If did you know about this game? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Is this the first time you're hearing? Are you hyped for this game? How's the situation looking like? I don't have that. You can see there's two dragons actually, and this is the robot. There are two dragons actually. One is the regular dragon. The other is a mech dragon, which is interesting. I hope there's a difference between them. But there's a late game finds. It was confirmed. So so you don't start with a fucking dragon. Uh, a YouTuber, Luke Steven, he mentioned that okay, there will be a challenge like okay, can you have a pig on your back and then try to fight, try to speedrun the story? That would be interesting to see. Yeah, I am hyped. I cannot wait. I already pre-ordered my copy. Hopefully they will deliver. If it's gonna be good, if it's gonna do all the things that they're promising, this will be the one, man. This will be the one. So let's see. Let me know what you think about the game, and remember, we are here.